Alright, what's up, everybody? We're going to be starting a new series today. It's going to be just called Road to 1800. Hopefully, it's not a long series, but the goal is just going to be to hit an 1800 rating on every time control, being bullet, blitz, and rapid on chess.com. I'm going to keep doing the same theme that I've been doing with the puzzle videos, where I'm only going to do 5 games each video. I think if I do more games than that, I tend to start losing rating points a lot faster. Goal is not to lose rating points. So we're going to do 5 games today. We're going to be starting with Blitz. It's 1737 right now. We'll be doing 3-2 Blitz. Give me the increment so I can talk a little bit. And yeah, let's jump into it. First game here, playing white. You cannot see my clock, although that's not the biggest of issues right now. All right, we get knight f5. Here, let's go knight f3. Sometimes in bullet games, I'll push d6 just to see if I can catch him. It's not a good move, but sometimes they pre-move this and I get to take the extra pawn. Let's kick that bishop. And here, let's push d3. Knight's coming out. Let's castle, maybe rook e1 and then take here. We do get the queen to take. And I think I'm going to be okay if I double up here. That's not what they go for. Let's go queen e2. Knight there makes sense. Bishop f4. Trying to somehow get my queen out of this pin. That's the focus at the moment. Walked right into that one. Do I like this move? Giving up the exchange. Maybe queen e5. Bishop takes. Definitely not queen e5. I've got to stay on this. Not good. This looks like a crappy move to play, but it might be forced here. I think it is. Have to take here, or else I can get g4 in. I walked right into this. Not very good. We're down on some time. They take with the knight, which I think is probably smart. Maybe just castle. They may not castle, trying to get a bit aggressive here. Get the rook over. That is going to be an annoying bishop to deal with. Start with moves like rook e5. Bishop back. Queen there is interesting. Anything better than rook e4? I don't think so. Let's start with that. Queen here. Could make some sense. Queen just goes back though. Also makes sense. Let's go. I want to trap that rook. But I do want to stay on that. Knight's not doing too much here. That's a dangerous move. Let's start with this. I want to bring the knight over to g3. Here, so on this, I don't lose the pawn. Here, maybe bishop all the way back. Still leave this open for my knight. That's interesting. So this is a nice bishop at this point. Could see this coming in. Could always attack the rook first, but do I want to encourage this move? Not immediately. Whoa, unintentional there. They're gonna keep coming. Doesn't not make sense. Let's come here. They could just keep pushing, which would be kind of wild. I don't know if I have the best response to that. Certainly just dropping back to c3. Catching up a little bit on time here. I'm not overly unhappy to see that move. Let's get aggressive here. So I have this move. Queen covers. Kind of like seeing that one. Let's keep maneuvering here. King is stepping into this line, although I don't have much to do about it at the moment. Queen maybe gonna maneuver out of the way. Probably should have just jumped right here. Immediately. I think I'm gonna sack the exchange, which I don't think is overly sound. But it kind of looked enticing. H4, H6. Would love to see this move. Not great. Take this with check, and then I need to sidestep. No other real option there. Let me just take. They could sack the exchange back there. Yeah, that was not great. With the 2-second increment, we're not coming back from this one. That was just a poor game all in all. Alright, we'll resign that. That was terrible. Okay, warm-up game. Let's see if they want a rematch. No rematch. Alright. Rough game one. With the black pieces this time. Our opponent is 200 points lower rated. Maybe that'll mean something. Sticking with my typical opening here. D6, G6. Gonna pin that knight. Always happy to take here. And looking for E5. On push, knight D4 or knight D7. So knight D4, I lose the pawn, but I'm going to get my knight on a good square. It feels very active. Open up the position a little bit. Have some options for my dark squared bishop to get in the game. Drop the knight back. Rook all the way back is fine. Here, let's castle. So I've got some play here. Queen can't drop back now. That move is going to be coming. Let's go here. Giving white a little bit of an attack. Let's keep moving that knight around. That doesn't necessarily feel correct. Threatening this. Maybe here? Kind of like that. Take, take. Whoa. I guess they can get away with that, huh? Knight's not pinned, though. Or not stuck here, I should say. Any other move and the knight drops back, though, doesn't it? Man. Yeah, not the best. Okay. Knight jumps back to here, and then what? Maybe we just tickle this pawn, see where it wants to go. Maybe we're going to get a push here, which I would love to see. Love to see that. Takes and takes. So I'm threatening mate right now. Check. And how does black respond? They have to move this rook. Queen coming in. Makes a lot of sense. I think we just keep going here. I'm going to threaten this. King steps up. Okay. Check. Doesn't quite work. Here, pawn takes. Maybe not the most accurate play by myself. I would love for that to work. I don't think it does. It's not a bad move. Can't do that. Threatening this. It's not looking good. Man. This is almost just resignable too. I think I have to take. I just got absolutely killed on time too. That was pretty brutal. Trying to get this in. Don't know how fruitful that's going to be, but there's an option. They've got a minute 45 to think about it, though. I'm certainly losing. Yeah. I was a move too late. I was thinking I almost had something like this to come in for checkmate, but terrible. All right, rough start. 0 for 2. Beat a Sicilian, which I need practice against. Bishop c4. We'll go knight c3. Let's go d3. Let's hit that knight. We'll go queen d2. Gonna trade that guy off. Gonna take that. Let's take here and push. Play a little aggressively today. This round, I should say, we'll castle. Don't mind that. Want to move my knight over here anyways. This pawn's in the way now. Here, let's do this. Okay. I could just go all the way, try to force the trade. That move makes quite a bit of sense. What to do next? Here. I'm not sure. Let's start with this. Got a nice square for the knight now. We're going to try to block it off, which makes sense. Playing good defense, that's for sure. Can't do this because a rook takes and I lose. So I think I gotta go here. Looking for knight here. Hitting this pawn. Not very solidly, but hitting it. Really? How are they stopping this? Do they just step back? It takes here. Targeting here. Now what's the idea? All the way back. Okay. Here, threaten this. How does black respond? Oh. I was gonna say, I think they just had king here. But now this is mate. Yeah. I don't think that was as good as I thought it was. I did have a good position. It says king d7 is the best move. Queen d6 also fine, yeah. That makes sense. Still a good position, but... Alright, well, we got one. Two more. Another high-rated opponent. Let's put up a better fight this game. Down 11 points so far. Oh, come on. Boo. Don't abort. Lame. Oh, and now we go really low. Great. Nope, they abort too. Nobody wants to play me. 18. Come on. Give me a move. Thank you. Alright. Got a game. Sticking with g6. We got to do a better job of blocking attacks when white just starts chucking pawns down the board, which they might be about to do. We're going to find out. Just push. Always pin that knight. Bishop here. Now bishop here. I do have to recapture. I can't keep taking because they take with check and I lose a piece at the end. Which I'm sure is what they're capturing or calculating right now. Probably hoping I'd fall for that one. Start eyeing up this pawn. Full castle as well. All right, what's the plan moving forward? I like this pawn here. That looks like too good of a square to not jump to. Bishop jumps back. And then how do we proceed beyond that? What's the follow-up? Start with a5. Gain a little space on the queen side. Queen steps over. Don't want to do something like this. Is e6 worthwhile? Feels like it might be. It is kind of a weakening move though, which I don't love. Try queen c8 here. Give me some flexibility both ways. Knight jumps in. Not sure what the end goal is here. Knight's still not going anywhere. Let's go here, expecting this. Is this worthwhile? Doesn't feel bad. Go ahead and pin the knight. I said I wasn't going to go up or down a piece. I'm already down a piece. Am I not? Yeah, I'm already down a piece. Jeez. Disregard that. That's terrible. Come here. They're going to keep pushing. Let's give a check. Bishop here. At that point, I don't really want to... Do I want to push? Not really. Let's drop back. This is weak now. That was kind of the point of the check. Wouldn't mind this. Okay. White's got lots of weak pieces at the moment, which I would enjoy taking advantage of. I'm just going to start with this. They can take here, but that knight's weak. They don't care. Let's go ahead and offer the trade. See what they want to do about that. I think this position favors me if I can trade some pieces off. Feels like it should. Yeah. So bad. This is a rough start to the series. It's going to be longer than I thought. One more game. That went terribly. Try to put a 1, good performance here. Didn't even feel like I played good in the game that I did win. A3, getting an opening that I enjoy playing a little bit more. D3. Interesting move. No problem dropping my bishop back here. And would love to play b4. Here I get to pin the knight for free. Gotta do this. I don't know if this is worthwhile. I could take, I feel like I should take, but I'm not going to. But now they do give this to me. And black's going to try the same, but I don't really mind opening this up. Interesting. Okay. Take. Almost feels like I should take here. Kind of think so. And I was thinking knight b3. Hit that bishop. Would assume that they would take here. I'll go ahead and pre-move that. Certainly an option. I'd probably take the bishop then, and then maybe trade down. Looking for rook d1. Queen here. I was gonna say that's hanging. Might as well play this. Fine with that move. Queen protects b2 as well. Got this check to use. If need be, here we'll castle. Would take that trade, yeah. Pushing makes a lot of sense here for black. They do not. So I kind of feel like I've got to bring the queen in here. Maybe this move is valuable first. And then queen in. Don't know if it makes a difference. I'm going to start with this. See where that bishop wants to go. Doesn't want to go to f7. So I'm thinking here we attack the bishop with a forcing move, then go queen h5. Threatening some ideas like bishop takes here, giving a check. Just to get this pawn out of the way. Way up on time for the first time ever on this channel. So that's good. Got him thinking. Oh. here. Now's where this idea comes in. Can't take. I may just went on time here. Ooh, we do not. Okay. It's a decent move. Now what? Here, looking for this. Now, don't drop it to the bishop. Don't do that. I think right now we just keep everything alive and then look for a queen back. They just gave up this check, did they not? Here, I guess, and then they block with the rook. I think let's do this. Take with check. Pin the rook. Check. Check. Here. Man, I think I can start with this. And check. And then we go here. Or check first. No. Check. And then check. And then mate on here. Yeah. Ooh, I needed that extra time. Probably shouldn't have been that hard for me to find, but we found it. Ended up only 7 points below my rating somehow. Ended up winning 2 games too. Those losses were awful. This was nice. Did I find accurate moves here? Did not like queen h5. Here I had bishop takes e5, which I did find. Here h4 is the move. I got the bishop out of there, which I didn't need to do. That makes sense. Here I did find e5. Pretty obvious move though. Here taking is the best. h4 it still says is really good, which probably makes sense. Give my king the escape square too. But we take, which is good. And here it does say bishop e5 is better. It seemed very forcing after this check. They played the wrong move. King f8 is the only option there. So I was thinking on king f8, I just take. And surely I've got something there, but perhaps I don't. But here they did walk into mate. I did not find the fastest. Oh. Yeah, I didn't see rook h8. I was looking, but then I saw that this was mate anyways. So. Which we did find. All right. We'll review the only good game that I played. Rough start to the series, but we're going to keep this going. I don't think I'm overly close in any of the time controls. Oh, Rapid I am 1793, so Rapid may go quick. But those are long videos anyways. And then Bullet and Blitz, we've got some work to do. So those goals to get those to 1800, then I might bump over to Lichess and increase my rating on that platform a little bit. But it's not going to be easy playing like I did today. So, oh well. That's going to be episode 1. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.